Hi everybody. For those that don't know, my name is Felipe. I'm the Felipe part of Olive Oil, and should I say Felipe and Olive Oil hike. And so this is in preparation for the Pacific Crest Trail, which starts March 25th of this year. For me anyway, this is 2020. And so there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, I'm at Daley Ranch, and I've done a series of episodes for those that live locally and that are not too familiar with Daley Ranch. They can look at that and see themselves. Nice doggies.
Thank you.
And they can see the different trails, and they can hopefully feel a little bit more comfortable. They're not going to come out here and get lost or anything like that, because you're not going to. A lot of people out here. You might make a wrong turn, like I mentioned in one of those videos, and just go around and around in circles and hopefully not run out of water, like in the drought years where there was no water. And except for on the ranch side. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about something else. So I've been asked, why am I doing the Pacific Crest Trail? And I think that's a question. So a lot of people get asked, why am I doing the Pacific Crest Trail? I get asked, and a lot of other people do. And one of the answers that people think is, first of all, you're nuts, you're crazy. What do you think you're doing? And the other thing is that people think it's because I love the wilderness and the outdoors. And well, that's just a given. If you don't like the wilderness, you don't like the outdoors, you're not going to do something like this. So you have to like that. And more than likely, that is not a reason, the main reason why you're doing it. I've also been told by people that are hikers that people do the Pacific Crest Trail or the Appalachian Trail or the Continental Divide Trail or any other one of those long distance ones, that they do it for bragging rights. I think if that's the case, it's few and far between that do that. I'm not going to brag about that. Has nothing to do with that. So I think it is because I've always been an individual, like many hikers. Athletes that like challenges, want to challenge themselves, and in the Pacific Crest Trail, you challenge yourself in more than one way. It's not just the physical, carry the backpack type of thing. It's not just the mental, can I do it? Can I go this far? But both of those are part of it. There's also the strategy part. Where am I going to send food to myself? Where am I going to purchase food? What am I going to eat? Am I going to have enough water? Where are the water supply points that I can resupply? And then there's also the camaraderie. People that you meet out there. People that enjoy the same thing that you're enjoying. So that's parts of it. So today I'm out here training. I'm going to do approximately a 9-mile hike. I have approximately 26 pounds on my back. Now, because I am planning this hike, it does not mean that I'm even going to start it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, first of all, if injury comes around, you're not going to do it. If there are family tragedies that occur, hopefully not. I'm not going to do it. If something happens with the finances, where I am irresponsible of things here at home, I'm not going to do it. But so far, it looks like everything is lining up, and I hope that everything is good. Having said that, I've only walked about a quarter of a mile and going uphill, and I also do have a couple of things that I need to heal, but one of the things that I think I found, you can't be, all situations don't have to be perfect for you to go on a trail. Now this is not advice I'm giving you, this is just my own mindset for me. You have to be well enough in all the areas that you can go, but not everything has to be perfect. But I do have a little bit of a problem with tennis elbow. I have a little bit of deltoid, left deltoid. I've also had a little bit of a pain in my right groin area, but it's been getting better. So I have a little bit of healing. As far as food for today's hike, there's something called pemmican that I make, and I had one of those, about an ounce of pemmican. It's basically meat and tallow, and to some people it may be gross, but I am pretty fat adapted as far as my nutrition, so I can do very low carb. I've been fat adapted for about, it's going to be 2 years in June. So we're still climbing. We're now on Sage. We've been on Sage for a little while. We're not any longer on creek crossing. I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna go up there to that corner. Been climbing a little bit, and we'll just continue doing that. And I'll get back to you guys a little bit later. Well, as you guys can see, well, we're still on Sage. You can see how beautiful it is. And I really do hope that you guys, everybody, but especially those that are doing the preparing for any long distance hike, that you guys have some beautiful hikes around where you live, so that you can train and just enjoy out there. It's nice, it's beautiful. It's kind of warm today too. It's supposed to be a high of 74, but you know how that goes when it's 74, you got 26 pounds on your back and you're hiking. It can be freezing and it'll probably still be hot. Well, maybe that's a little bit of an over statement. Yeah, very nice. Typical Southern California chaparral. Okay, so according to the Endomondo, which is a Under Armour, Endomondo, which is an Under Armour app. I normally use that just for mileage. It's pretty good normally, but I find that any of these GPSs, if you're under cloud cover or things like that, it can be off a little bit. But I've used it for a few years already and found that it's pretty accurate for the most part. And it just reached 2 mile mark. We're still climbing. There's Stanley Peak is up there in that area, but it's even higher than that. So we've been climbing, and it's good. I mean, that's why I'm out here, to train. As you can see around me, you can't really see very well, I don't think. But anyway, yeah, 2 miles, continuing on. As far as how I feel okay. My lungs feel good. I've had a problem, my lower groin and my right hip area. It's not any kind of a serious problem, it's just a little bit of a fatigue that I feel there sometimes, and I believe I just need to strengthen it. And yeah, continues on. Okay, there's that old water tank, and on top of the furthest hill up there somewhere is Stanley Peak, which I'm not going to go to, but I will be pretty close to that tank after I go that way again. It's a different hill, and that way. Well, I'm here, I might as well point out, just for the heck of it, that rock right there is on Coyote Run. I call it the Darth Vader rock, because if you go right in front of it, and the trail Coyote Run goes right in front of it, well, probably about 20 feet from it. No, longer than that. Maybe 100 feet from it. It looks like an old beat up Darth Vader. And I have said that if I was Disney, I'd go film over there to make it one of their, Darth Vader is gone, back in the arcade days. It would be fantastic. So yeah. Hey Disney, I know you're nice. I know you guys aren't watching, but if you are, check that out. It's a Coyote Run here in Daley Ranch, Escondido, California. You'd love this whole place. It's fantastic. I'd watch the movie. Okay, so today is January the 25th of 2020. I don't think I mentioned that when I first started off this training hike for the Pacific Crest Trail that starts March 25th. So I got exactly 2 months, 8 weeks to go to train, to get everything all finalized, ready, which I still have a lot of work to do, especially when it comes to the resupply. A lot of things have to come into place, but I think things are looking pretty good. Anyway, right now I've gone about 2.9 miles, and I'm feeling good. Still, this right hip is giving me a little bit of a problem. Not too bad. A little over 26 pounds in my backpack, and it's feeling good. Olive oil is at home. She's working today. She is not going to go on the PCT with me, unfortunately, but that's what she wants, and I want her safety. If something should happen to her out on trail because I wanted her to go and she didn't want to, I could never forgive myself. So yeah, this is the highest point in this hike, except for the very end when it goes on Ranch Road up to the top, about a half mile before getting into the beginning of the trailhead. This is the highest point right here. I'm not sure exactly what the height of this is. I'll put it in the evidence later if I can find it. I'm sure. But except for about probably about a quarter of a mile or so, it's been pretty flat. A little bit of downhill, but everything has been pretty much climb, which is good. That's why I'm out here. And so from now on, I'm right next to, pretty close to Stanley Peak, but I'm can't see it from here. It's out there. As you can see, that goes downhill a little bit. That flattens up and then goes downhill. I'm going this way, and it's all downhill from now, which my body should feel a little differently. Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. There's Stanley Peak, and there is that old water tank that we went right next to. And where you can see that we've gone down a little bit. It flattens out quite a bit here. And then it keeps going down to Jack Loop, Meadow Loop. And somebody, some time ago, did not follow, leave no trace. And why I'm saying that is because there is a palm tree right there that is not part of this. Anyway, okay. So I'm coming to a little area called Mallard Pond, and it's beautiful. You can probably see it right there. Pre-19, or should I say 2016, there was no water there at all. Hardly any water anywhere in Daley Ranch, because we had around a 6-year drought. But we've had, since 2016-2017 winter, we've had plenty of water here, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and stop at a little bench that's here. I'm gonna have some almonds, maybe a Quest bar, and then continue hiking. But I'm gonna take a little break, about 15 minutes. All right, let me see if I can show you guys my rest spot that I intend. Okay, so I've gone just a little over 4 miles. That is Sage up there. Sage goes down there. Here's just a little bit of a lookout point. They got a bench. And down there, that's Jack Creek Meadow Loop. So I'll be going around that. As you can see, it's all flat. It doesn't start going up until toward the end of the Ranch House Road. So it's all good for now. Woo! Yeah, right around 6 miles. It's alright. Okay, so I've come to the turnaround point, the end of Jack Creek Meadow Loop. Well, the far end I still got to go back on the other side until I get to the ranch house. Then it becomes Ranch House Road. So I'm thinking I need about probably probably about three miles. Looks like somebody had their way with a little rabbit there, whatever it is. Here's that I don't know if you can see it. Here's that car that has been all shot up for target practice for a few years now. Private property in there, so I'm not gonna go. Huh. Looks like a Chevy of some sort. But yeah, I'm turning back. It's gonna end up being, I already gone about 6.5, maybe 6 1/3 miles. Got another 3 miles sort of go. So, yeah, I think it'll probably be about a 9 or so mile hike, and I'm glad I did it. We're doing it so far. Find out where my body's at, what I gotta do, how I gotta train, what I gotta eat. Yeah, a little bit of a day shakedown hike. All right. So once we reach these little cabins here, we know we've gone pretty close to the end of Jack Meadow Loop. We've gone already a little bit over 8 miles. And yes, my hips are hurting, but it's expected. As the training goes on, we'll see a ranch house pretty soon. It's really cool. So here we are. I've shown this before on other videos, on the Daley Ranch episodes that I have. I think I have like 6 of them. But here is that sign for agave. You guys wanted tequila? There it is. Have at it. And there's a ranch house. Kind of hard because of the sun, maybe the exposure. Nice little park here. And bathrooms over there. And there's a little ranger guy there. Maybe I should ask him for a ride, huh? No! That's cheating. That's yellow blazing. No! So I'm just about coming to the end. Ouch. Ouch. My upper thighs on the outside, lateral thighs, upper. Not so much my glutes. Feel a little tired. That's about it. I mean, a little sore. That's about it. I'm not hungry, not thirsty. I probably drank about, well, there's that. And I filled up about half of it. So I would say about 1.25 liters that I probably drank. I still have about 1.5 or so liters remaining. The mileage so far has been over 9 miles. I have that in the Mondo that's keeping track. It's probably it's going to end up being about 9.5 or so. It's been interesting. A lot of climbing, going down, flat spots. Trying out this pack is Exos 48. I'm not really sure if I like the way it feels around the hips. But then again, it's been one of my first 27 pound 9.5 or so mile hikes in a while. We'll give it another shot. If not, I'll probably, I know that the ULA circuit feels pretty good, and the HMG, I like the junction. It's a cross between the Southwest and the Wind Rider. And it has the mesh front pocket, I call it the back pocket, mesh, and it has the solid material Dyneema on the side pockets. That's the junction by HMG. So I might try those if I don't get used to the hips on this. I've had this pack for about 3 years. I don't know, it just feels a little different. I don't know if it's loosening up a little bit on the straps or something. I'm not sure, but it might just be me. I don't know, but I like it. But let's see. There's the front gate, and I'm done for today's training. All right, let's see.